Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua. Bahashem Rakakadash. For blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And this, ever since this devil got back in office, the same as it was, the first time he got in office, you had these devils showing their horns, man. You had the Proud Boys popping up. So it's pretty much that going on in this term, and it's pretty much what's going to go on during DJ Trump's second term, because you got a lot of these devils. They feeling like their country is slipping away. I was listening to one of those devils on a podcast show that this other devil had, and he was saying basically how they need to make America white again. That the blacks and the Mexicans is taking their jobs, and his fellow white Americans are not able to take care of their families. So these devils, they starting to show you how they really feel. And soon it's gonna go from words to action. And when these devils get in action, the first thing they grab is their sword. So you got these devils acting out here in Texas. What you're gonna see in a minute. Here he is coming up right here. It says unknown man wearing satanic mask, holding sign with apocalyptic Bible verse, stuns Texas. I guess pretty much it scared the hell out of people, man. And this would scare you, man. You have your home, and you're at your home, and you got a camera outside, and more than likely it pops up on your phone, and you got this dude walking up to your door with a mask on, holding up. Well, you're gonna see it, man. So let's play. Yahba Shem Shah willing. The elect be edified. Shalom.
Well, this footage looks like something straight out of a horror film. A masked man rang a family's doorbell holding a sign with a specific verse from the Bible. Matt Howerton just spoke with investigators about the warning to neighbors in Carrollton.
When I saw that, I was like, what's the message here?
Prophecy?
This is the first time we've had anything like this in this neighborhood.
Or prank?
It's so weird.
That's what folks in this Carrollton neighborhood off of Hebron are trying to figure out. On Saturday night, an unknown man approached a family's doorstep wearing a satanic mask, holding a sign that reads Revelation 20, verses 1 through 15. Passages that depict the apocalypse in Christianity and eternal judgment. Followers ascend to heaven, the condemned thrown into a lake of fire.
Which the concept of heaven and hell is not a place where you go underground and burn for eternity, man. Heaven and hell is played out on the earth. It is conditions that's played out on the earth. But pretty much Revelation 20 verses 1 through on down to 6 is pretty much going into this devil being thrown in the caves, and after 1,000 years during the Byzantine Empire, which Israelites had these devils in captivity, them coming out of the caves and into rulership again. And pretty much this nigga, this Edomite, which he more than likely is, he's telling you he's the devil and Satan, man. But there is a final judgment. And before that final judgment, which is those thermonuclear missiles, there's going to be hell on this earth, man. There's going to be a purge in Babylon, the Great America, man. They don't make movies like that for nothing. That's what they're going to push forward to in these last days, man. There's going to be a purge, and it's been a purge on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites. It's been a purge on you for as long as, there's been a nation in Babylon, because nobody likes you. You get gunned down and nobody gives a damn, right? They set up laws to gun you down and don't get persecuted like that. You've seen it time and time again. But there's going to be an all-out purge in Babylon the Great America, man. And we've been telling you, right? It's tax time. The spring is around the corner. Nice weather, time to get out. So ain't nobody thinking about, what's gonna come down the pipeline in this country, man. Only, sir, you got heathens that's in tune with the way this country is going, the direction this country is going in. It's only you Israelites that's thinking on a low level, man. Right? Because all you want to do is smoke weed and drink and pop bottles and things like that, Salakia. Yeah, because that's all you want to do is pretty much do things to the flesh, man. You ain't looking at the hell that's about to come on this earth, man. And these devils, I told you, man, they gonna show their horns more and more. They're gonna get it right this second term, man. They're gonna take full advantage. Full advantage, man. I was looking at a video earlier where you had this devil. I guess he it was some sort of road rage incident. And this Edomite, he jumped out of his pickup truck and jumped on top of this so-called black woman, which she probably was a dyke or something, but he had the gun pointed at her head, man, just pretty much ready to do her in. But she drove to the gas station where it was light and you had witnesses. But if you would have caught on the side of the road, that would have been all she wrote, man. You got this devil going around calling you Jakes the N-word again. So this devil was on edge, and he's about to really show out. So let me get the scripture real quick. This is 2 Timothy, and I'm gonna run through this. Just wanted to throw it out there through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, man. So when you go into that word perilous, that means dangerous, risky, right? Evil times, man. The days are evil, right? Ephesians 5 and verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, which are you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because spiritually you are asleep. It says, and arise from the dead, and the anointed shall give thee light. That anointed is Yahushua. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Yeah, man, taking heed of these times that you living in, man, seeing what's going on. It said, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Yeah, pausing the time, man. Seeing that, man, people start to bug out, man. I got to start, being more aware when I'm out, man. You got to keep your head on a spiritual swivel, man. Got that from one of the brothers. So that's pretty much what's going on out here, man. Satan is showing his horns. Let's continue.
Heavy stuff.
I was a little rattled that night, I will say that.
The footage shared to Nextdoor where neighbor Scott Guerin watched it.
That's the kind of stuff you would, see at Halloween, but it's got to be scary.
And so did Gloria Johns, the man not just approaching the family's front door, he walked behind their home and stood in front of a driveway camera too.
We spoke to the homeowners who captured this footage. They filed a police report, but understandably so, they didn't want to do an interview with us because They are on edge. They've lived here for decades, don't know who this person is or.
Yeah, them nice little neighborhoods look like a pretty decent neighborhood, man. And guess what? In the purge, what happened? You know, especially in the first one, it was a neighborhood like this. Now that devil, he probably the type that jog in the morning. He's seen all the neighbors. He say good morning while he's running. He probably got his dog out, you know. But his true nature is he wants to unalive people, man. Right? He wants to show his nature, man. His natural feeling, which is to, you know, bring havoc and shed blood, man. That's what all these devils are about. And you are soon about to see so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because I wouldn't be surprised if it was a so-called Negro family that lived in that house where that devil popped up in the door, man.
What their message means.
Carrollton police telling me they're not aware so far of this person being on anyone else's doorbell cameras, and that this person hasn't committed a crime. For them to be considered trespassing, they have to bypass a barrier like a fence, ignore verbal warnings, or stay on the property after being told to leave.
And that's another thing with these houses, man. They're so easy to get into, man. Right? Like, because here in America, you know, you're told to get a house. You're at a certain status if you got a house and things of that sort. Like, America's a safe place, man. America's not a safe place. Maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, you had a house. You know, it was considered safe. You can leave your door open in certain neighborhoods and things like that. You know? But now, come on, man. You see these movies with these serial, you know, unalivers and how easy it is for them to get in these people's houses and come through the back door, and you know, that's gonna be reality, man. People's houses is gonna start getting broken into, and people are gonna be afraid, man. You know.
Nonetheless, they're monitoring the situation to ensure public safety. A spokesperson saying, "We encourage residents to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity to police."
We do mostly know each other, and they're all very nice. So yeah.
After spotting a stranger like this, that's what folks here plan to do.
So hey, that's scary, man. You know. Somebody pop up with a Bible verse, with a devil horn, you know, saying basically Satan's gonna be loosed, and Satan is loose, man. The devil is been loosed, man, and that devil and Satan is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man, which this devil more than likely is an Edomite. So it ain't nothing to play with in these last days. And I told you, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans that want to live amongst these devils, hey, you're gonna realize that that's not what you wanted, man. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another." Yeah, he invaded the space. They space, man. Came all on their front yard, right? It said, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." He was trying to get a message. Nobody else was he couldn't call nobody to send this message. He wanted to do it himself. Verse 18, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and Salakia, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." And you heard the opinions of people that this video came across, man. They were in fear. They said they lived there for decades, man, and they never encountered anything like this. So this is a new day, right? And this new day is going to be very, very evil. Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. So imagine you got a gang of these type of dudes come to your front door with guns, masks, and they're not ringing the doorbell nicely, man. They kicking in your door. They busting out windows. That's what's gonna come, man. Home invasions are going to come back. They're already here, but it's going to increase and be at an all-time high real soon, man. You know, when this is a lawless society and you can't call 911 no more and the lights go out, you're going to have these types of weirdos running around, man. And you got them in every neighborhood. Whether you live in the hood, whether you live in a immaculate, neighborhood, Bel Air, wherever, man. You got these types of people everywhere, man. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. And that's what's coming, great tribulation and the lack of bread, man. Meaning the lack of food, the lack of resources, the lack of comfortability. That's what's coming, man. So take heed or not, it's going to come to pass, man. So I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, elect with the Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the next lesson. Shalom.